Hi, folks. Let me know if you can hear me fine. Angela, how are you? Good to see you. Phil, good to see you. Hope you're all doing really well. I've missed y'all. Yay, glad you can hear me. Let me know if there's anything wrong with the chat or with the stream here. Just driving to a Target. Wait a minute for everyone to get in here. So good to see y'all. Target. Everything is bigger in Texas. Oh my goodness. Got 8 people in the chat right now. So good to see everyone. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your patience. I was waiting until storms started to convect because it's been a weird setup. Mainly hailers tonight, hopefully to get some good lightning as well. Let me put in directions. I'm en route to Brownfield, Texas right now to try to intercept a cell that's popping up that's looking pretty promising. Favorable environment. Not a huge tornado threat today. It's a strong updraft, a bit of rotation on this storm, but I don't think it's tornadic. Justin, good to see you. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to get the band back together. Got 12 people in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Texas right now. Derek, good to see you. As I said, we're getting into La Mesa, Texas right now. I have Brownfield plugged into the GPS right now. Got 17 people in the chat right now. That is so awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Hopefully we'll get some good lightning here. Going through town. Always follow the speed limits. We're guessing these towns. Where's everyone watching from today? Arkansas, midnight in Ireland. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks, Phil. Oop. So this is my first stream of 2026. Really just here to work out the kinks as well. Make sure that we're all good to go for the proper season. Yeah, the storm up in Plains right now is coming up pretty nicely. Hey, it's just the first of many today. Hopefully get some good hail later. Some lightning. Most of all, I'm just excited to be back. We got 22 people in the chat. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome. We are driving through West Texas right now, coming up the south of the Panhandle. Really West Texas more. South of Lubbock right now, which we're inching towards. We're going to be following these hailers. Not much of a tornado threat tonight, to be clear. You know, there's always the possibility that things align and you get a spinner. But the biggest threat is going to be hail. Probably $half size hail, so what you do want to do is, if you're in this area, make sure you park your car inside, put on your hail shield, hail blanket, whatever you got. 25 people in the chat right now. Well, I cannot wait to get going on the 2026 season. We got a little bit of time here. Before we start seeing some lightning and first storms, so feel free to chat. I'll keep an eye on the chat until I get close to a storm. Then obviously I gotta focus. This is a very... Phil, thanks for checking in. You have a wonderful night. This is a special area for me because I chased the big Morton Dusty Wedge around here last year in June. That was an amazing tornado. This is some of my favorite chasing terrain. As you can see for a very long time, high visibility. Chance I might have forgotten to turn on automatic ads for this particular stream, and if that is the case and we're running ad-free, consider it a nice gift to kick off the season for all of you people who have been so supportive over this year. I'm really excited for what 2026 has in store. So I'll walk you through a little bit of what I've been up to. I'd love to hear what you've been up to as well, since we have a little bit of time here. So I think I talked about this a bit on my feed, but I'm back in school. I'm actually studying meteorology at Arizona State University. I'm in my first semester because I decided I wanted to really lean into meteorology as a career for the second half of my life here. Classes are going very well. It's very calculus heavy, of course. But the funny thing I've learned is I actually like calculus a lot. calculus when I was in high school, so it's sort of nice to have that redemption. Alright, we are just keeping an eye to our south as well. Just see if we have anything firing off. As I said, I love this area. Justin. It's not too bad. It's, you know, it stacks on top of itself. So I remember so, you know, I just finished pre-calc again. Oh, that's the new scan on that storm. It's really, really beefing up right now by planes. Not a very fast-moving storm, so provided we keep going to brownfield, we should be good to get it. Yeah, and please share out. It's good. I should be on for a couple hours tonight. We're gonna follow these storms back east, and then I'll be probably chasing tomorrow. The biggest storm threat is gonna be through eastern Texas and Louisiana, where there should be a strong line of storms and a QLCS embedded tornado threat as well. I think that the supercellular tornado threat has gone down considerably, but I'm not actually going to be chasing that because it's pretty far away. There's a setup that's a boom or bust tomorrow in West Texas on the Oklahoma border for cold core funnels, and I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I mean, the one I also have to prepare myself for is physics. So just to roadmap out the season for a little bit, I'm going to try to do more chasing from now until the summer because my schedule is a little free. I'm going to have to say no to some setups. Ooh, first drop of rain. Some setups over the summer because I'm going to be taking 2 levels of calc and 2 levels of physics at the same time online over the summer. So that's going to take up a lot of my time. The other piece I'm really thinking about is out in Arizona. It looks like the fire threat is going to be very high this year. And so I'm definitely going to be more at home than I was last year, just for that reason. So, 1, I can take care of my house, my pets, but 2, to document that if, unfortunately, we get a heavy fire season. Starting to get some raindrops. It's that low pressure system that's coming over from New Mexico right now. Definitely is taking its time. Not quite as robust as you would hope, but Marcy, and just so you know, everyone, we got Marcy and Angela and Justin in here. Any questions, feel free to shoot them out. Already getting some rain. There we go. Much firing to my south yet, so I feel okay about going north here. I'm hoping for y'all as we get some lightning pretty soon too. went to Chaser Summit last weekend. That was incredibly fun. Got to give shout out to all the great chasers I made friends with. Robert from Wisconsin, if you're listening right now, hello, I miss you. Excellent keynotes by the one and only Matthew Capucci and the inimitable Reed Timmer. I gotta say, who stole the show was there were a bunch of kids who basically took Reed and Max and Matthew Capucci's panel hostage and made it their platform, showed off their dominators, asked a bunch of questions. They were awesome. It's my favorite part of Summit. Also, amazing presentation from Josh Morgaman about his experience with Hurricane Melissa, riding it out in the eye wall. Showed some just amazing footage of what it looks like to be smashed by the upper right quadrant, of a hurricane category 5. Happened. I got to watch the video game Outbreak for the first time. The Outbreak Championships. Those chasers are wild on there. Yes, absolutely. W to Brandon Kopic for winning Chaser of the Year. And 0 for Storm Chasing Dog of the Year. Yeah, I got to meet Jayden. Really nice gentleman. Really lovely family. Really nice to talk with him and finally connect. I actually didn't get to say hi to Brandon, and mainly the reason why... Oh, we got over 30 people in here. Welcome. The reason I didn't say hi to Brandon is he was always flocked by kids or like young fans or young weather students asking him questions, and he was giving them their undivided attention. I was so impressed. Man is an absolute pro. Absolutely earned Chaser of the Year. I mean, was out there nearby him a couple of times, and the way he like conducts himself out there, and he's just ready to jump in and help people. 1 in a million. Miss Anne Marine, absolutely no problem. Feel free to hang out. I'm just so happy you're here. We got 43 people in here. Welcome, y'all. Good to see everyone. So we are heading towards a storm cell that is working its way up into Lubbock right now. We're going to intercept it, hopefully at Brownfield. See what it's about, get under it. Again, like I said, these are more of elevated hail threats. But yeah, going back, some of my, I just want to talk about Brandon for a minute. Because I didn't get to talk to him about all this stuff. Here are a couple different things I was just so impressed with him this year. Like, first off, obviously, everything that he was on. That guy knows how to sniff out a setup. But, like, he's very good at, like, obviously, you can read radar, read mezzo, but just he has so much experience that he can just get out of his car and like really understand the mechanics of the storm under him and explain it really well. So that's one. Two, he's always jumping in for search and rescue. And like, he doesn't make a big thing about it. I think I've said my piece about people GoProing, like jumping right into damaged houses and stuff. I don't need to go into it right now. But like, he'll just go, you know, turn off his feed, help out people. And a lot of it, you don't even know about. He just does it behind the scenes. So I'm just gonna gush for a minute. The other thing is, like, he's such an amazing advocate for mental health and self-care in the chaser community. After Wellfleet, there was a lot of dark night of the soul online for those who missed it. And you know what? I was one of them. I botched Wellfleet Day. And Brandon released the most, like, touching video about, because he wasn't there either, which, you know, bring me to my last thing I like about him, but he wasn't there, and he just was like, you're not going to see every storm, and that's okay. It does not mean you're not a good chaser. It's okay to have other obligations in life and take care of yourself. It was exactly what I needed to hear. I actually got to thank him for releasing that video after we ran into each other after Gary, because I was about to throw in the towel for the season. I was pretty teed off. 40 people in the... Thank you so much for joining. And the last thing I'll say is, I just love Brandon has no problem piecing out from a setup to spend time with his family. Like, obviously it's his livelihood and everything, so like, there's a lot of times he has to go, but he makes no apologies for spending time with his family, and that's awesome. That's a good role model. So I was just stoked that he was like literally swarmed by young fans like the entire summit. I don't even know, honestly, I don't even know how he had the stamina to go through all that. Yes, Derek. Brandon was one of the people who was on the scene for Enderlin. That was an insane day. So I was further back on Enderlin, and I saw that he was there. I saw that Vince was there on my radar, and there were already tornadoes between, and I was sort of like, well, if Brandon and Vince are there, and I think Paige and Bryce were nearby too, I'm just going to be a problem. And I can't imagine what that day was like. So anyway, nothing but respect for him. And I will say too, like, I know he also, like, afterward released like posted like the nicest note about Vince as well, and his support in search and rescue. There's some cool people here. Now, changing subjects, I don't know if you saw that, but right ahead of me was our first hit of lightning, cloud to ground lightning, straight on. Yeah, it definitely looks like ads are not running right now, so I'll fix that tomorrow. Do I want to fix that, or do I want to get on a storm? So yeah, our first smattering of lightning right ahead. lots of lightning. I don't think this is quite the hailer yet. Meadow, yeah, my contact info should be on there. I'm also on Twitter, X, and Facebook. Feel free to follow me or shoot me a DM as well if you have questions. I'm driving right now, but if you want to connect with Marcy or one of the mods here, yeah, I'm absolutely always happy to connect with other chasers. Oh, more lightning. Oh, nope. That wasn't lightning. That was a tower. Getting y'all excited. Should be getting a little more. That must have been a pretty strong lightning to... I wonder if that was a positive charge. Know that, Cinema, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. It's beginning of the season. If we're all here and having a good time, that's what I'm focused on. I know a lot of chasers were like, there are no tornadoes. I'm not chasing the setup, and I was like, why not? Hail's fun. Lightning's cool. Practice some streams, work out the kinks. I have had a few. And then the other thing we're going to try is once I get closer to, I have an extra iPhone for a mobile camera. And so I should be able to get out of the car. My Starlink has quite the range on it. I upgraded my Starlink as well. Yes, please join the Discord, Tornadic Fanatic. We're just getting started. Marcy worked all over the holidays to get that up and running. People in here right now. Thank you so much for joining. We are just entering Welch, Texas, Dawson County. Our target is Brownfield right now. But the cell is just parked east of Plains, not moving very fast. We're still very early in the night too. I think I made the right call blowing off Southern Convection for now. I didn't hit the button for auto ads because I find those absolutely annoying. I think they come like every 2 seconds. And I get it, YouTube. You want your money, but yeah, Marcy, W's in the chat from Marcy for all the work she put into 1, the Discord, and 2, really getting this YouTube more set up and setting up moderators. It was so funny when Marcy was first like, you need mods. I was like, well, I'll do it sometime. But then the first time we had over 1,000 people in here, boy, it got a little gnarly in the comments. I just wanted to hide under my blanket. If you're new to the channel, I'm based in Scotland. Scottsdale, Arizona. I do a lot of Southwest chasing, but I spend my summers in the Northern Plains. Ooh. 80s asphalt. Up to 2,000 subscribers too, which thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed. I'm super touched. I started this YouTube channel. Well, I did not start this YouTube channel. My children forced me to start a YouTube channel on Father's Day last year. I'm super glad they did. It's been a fun ride. And then my first ever live stream was actually Enderling Day. Pretty rough. Oh, that's right. You did use my Plevna footage. Yeah. So glad I could share it. That was a wild night. For those of you who don't know, we got 50 people in here. Thank you so much for joining. Heading to Brownfield, Texas. We're in the outer city limits right now. For those of you who don't know, Plevna was a night wedge last year, May 18th, 2025. And it was a supercell that eerily mirrored the Greenfield tornado of 2007. So the first tornado of the night last year was in Greenfield. It barely missed the town, another mile-wide wedge. And then it just kept spawning mile-wide wedges. So it was a crazy night. It was actually my third tornado intercepted the year. Because there was one in Missouri, Potosi in April. And then the day before Plevna was this tiny little storm in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, that gave this beautiful cone. I was one of the only people on it, because I think everyone was out in the big big May outbreak. And then Plevna was the next day. It was the same day as the Arnett tornado, which I missed. Yeah, that flashy light right in front is an antenna. It's the one I got excited about. I'm not going to be mad about losing it in a minute. Well, Chad, I think we're going to go to entering Brownfield right now. Storm is to our west. Starting to see some structure, and I'll pull over when I get a chance. You can see it off to the left there. So these storms are going to be pretty elevated for the day. What that means is dew points are pretty low, which means that the cloud level, the LCL, is going to be pretty high, and that makes it hard for tornadoes. But what it does make it suitable for is hail. So now as we're coming in here, this storm base is starting to come more into view. You can see it wrapping around there. There we go, there's some lightning. Now that we've pulled into Brownfield here, I am going to, I'll just pull over right here for a minute. that. If I can avoid going into the main town, I'm always for that. Just give me 1 minute here. Should be seeing some lightning kicking up. All right. Alright, so we are going to try to get around Brownfield just for time. There's my wife calling. Okay. Alright, so we're going to hit. We got storms convecting behind us as well that we want to be aware of. So we are going to head to Meadow. That's a lie. We're going to head west on this road here, and we're going to get right under this thing. I like that tail end. There's some inflow going there. I like that. We're going to go to Leveland. Good times. I know all these places because this is where I chase Morton. And then Ropesville tornado the next day. Just do my thing where I try to circumvent the town. Thank you so much for joining in. So we're just cruising through Brownfield, Texas. Gonna push west for a minute just to get a good view of the storm. We can always whip back around. This whole cell is not moving very fast. I'll turn around. It's starting to come into view. Not a lot of lightning right now, I gotta say. But if we make a left here, we're gonna drive right next to this thing. Then we can always whip back. Alright, so we're going right at, there's a tail end of this. I'm interested in checking out. About to get to a minute. My apologies if I'm not tuning into the feed as much. It's because I want to keep an eye on the storm in front of me. Not much in the way of lightning right now. See a storm track on it. It should pass just to our north as we pull up on it. they just do the most inappropriate transitions to ads in that one. They'll be like talking about the most important person ever, and they'll be like, do you know who also does these things? Our sponsors. Alright, lightning's starting to come into view here. Actually, I can get a... coming on to the town of Gomez, in which I'm probably going to whip north so I can get a view. This base is starting to come into view a little better. A lot of Virga. Oh, we got 60 people in here. Thank you so much for joining. Please, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Really bad at saying that. Alright, we got actually a pretty low base on that. Let me turn the camera. Yeah, terrible angle, I'm sorry. If you look in the right-hand corner, I'm going to get right at that. Actually, that's a nice little storm now. Alright, we got a new mesoscale discussion. Nothing about tornadoes, hail, and hail and wind, the major issue. But boy, it's a nice steady base on this guy. Once I get a good spot, I'm going to try using the mobile camera so y'all can get a good view. But I don't want to get behind it and lose. Alright. Let's turn the camera so you can see this view. On it, more area of convergence, things lining up, but there is a wall cloud. Temperatures, sorry, I'm rolling down the window to check. Temperatures are really cool here, so as I said, this is not a it's not going to be a tornado event, really. I'm going to roll out a little cold air noodle, though. Not a lot of lightning on it. we are southwest of Lubbock, Texas, close to Brownfield and Ropesville. Watching storms come together. Alright, I think we're in a pretty good spot where I'm gonna give a camera a go. Before it gets too dark. So we get to a crossroad up ahead. And good lightning. We'll pull over here. Right up here. Let's deploy the little camera. Alright, give me a minute. The screen might go black for a second as I transition to Droid Cam. Let's see how this works. Ah! There you go. Let me know in the chat if you can see that, okay? And let me know if you can hear me. Great. Yeah, if this were just a little warmer, guys. If we had just slightly higher dew points, we'd be in for a heck of a day right now. I'll get out of the car too. Great. Well, I'm gonna get out and just check. Make sure this works. Oh, it is cold. Alright, so the front here, we got lightning going over there. This area holds such a special place in my heart because of Morton. Oh, you can even zoom in. The future is now. Alright, I'm just gonna check that on velocity. And again, sorry, I'm still working out the kinks of everything. Okay, well, switch back to the other one for a minute. All right. All right, so we got more convection coming up. So I am going to work my way over on the grid. We'll move onward. We got 68 people here in the chat. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's about to get a little windy too. Hit that like and subscribe button. Oh man, I hope you saw that. That's good lightning. We'll chill here for a minute, and then I'll probably whip around and do the next grid. So that road just curves right into the lightning, or into the storm. The thing you gotta be aware of here is that it's a very high clay content in the dirt. Here comes the wind too. Got a little notch. Bit of convergence on the wind. Because it's night and I'm all alone, I am sticking to paved. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna whip around for a minute. Bear with me. We can get back to Brownsville. And we're just gonna work our way up the grid. We'll probably end up in Lubbock. We got 74 people in here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is where I wish I had bubble cam. Not a severe warned storm. I'll turn this back. PES fun. That's 76 people in here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Right now it looks like ads aren't running, so I hope you enjoy. Tonight it's ad-free coverage. Okay, alright. I gotta turn around again because this lightning is too good to pass out. If I'm not giving you lightning, what are we doing out here? See if we can get one more good bolt. So we have a couple other spotters out here as well. There's a road like right here. I feel okay about this one. It hasn't been impacted yet. Just cut straight across. Provided it's okay. Oh yeah, this is fine. Totally fine. You just don't want to be on these roads when they're completely washed out. Very bad idea. I almost got beached post Norton because of that. Funny though, I car to Arizona, I'll give it to the mods. Marcy, it's yours. Also important thing, my car has lifts on it, so it makes it easier for clearance in some of the more dicey parts. Don't take a low clearance car out on days like this. That fuck road. Should be hitting pavement about half a mile. Storm's got itself a nice little inflow on it. Alright. Well then, so now we are going to... Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to stick to the paved now, and we're going to come back around. Because that clay is about to become brutal. outflow. That's 69 people in here. Awesome, thank you so much. Alright, so now we're coming into Brownfield again. We're gonna make a turn up ahead. What is it? Where this road is. I can find it. Just warp zone over to the next. Is this paved? Yeah! Ish. Pave-ish. Then we'll be able to cut over to the next road and come back on the storm. It's like no lightning anymore. Also keep an eye on, we got a pretty nice storm building to my south, to the southwest. That could be a potential target as well. Rain is streaming in now. Outflow off of these storms. This is by far the dominant storm, so we're gonna stay on it. It's crossing the road right in front of us, so up ahead. So, ooh. This looks like a rough one to cross. For my moment. Okay. Dope. Come on. I wasn't going to do that. Just patiently wait for a gap because people don't think too clear when there's storms and rain. Okay, here we go. We are getting right under this thing now. No hail yet. I'm just stoked we're going back to Ropesville. Literally, I saw like 3 different tiny rope tornadoes in Ropesville last year. The day after Borden. It was forecast to be a much bigger day, but just never really could line up. option at Roseville, if I remember. Or at Meadow, rather. A couple chasers ahead of me in the quasi-notch. Good for them. Might have dawdled a second too long in. This is on infinity focus. Meadow, Texas. Good lighting on this. Definitely an impressive structure on this storm on reflectivity. I'm frankly surprised it's not severe warned. Give it time here. Give it time here and it might become one of those excellent hailers that everyone's been talking about. Alright, it looks a lot less cool on reflectivity on the next scan. Lightning ticking up. It's always a good sign. Storm health. I'm gonna push east pretty soon here, just to get ahead of it. Once there's a good paved option. Outflow on it now. You can see bands of outflow pushing right across the road here. Nothing tornadic. But it should pass Meadow just in time for us to push east ahead of it. The next line convex. So there's a couple other spotters, chasers on the road there. I think it must be paved then. Reflectivity, how it has that nice straight edge to the front. Some pretty strong winds. Nothing on velocity that indicates it's a super dangerous cell yet. Again, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. I chase as often as I can, anywhere I can. A lot of Southwest options. Right now we're heading towards Meadow, Texas, then we're going to blast east, get ahead of the cell. What's that just now? it time to mature. That's why I'm going to get ahead of it. Give it the space it needs to thrive. Might just follow it back to Oklahoma. I don't have a set like I have to be here tomorrow at this time. I'm not like 100% sold on chasing tomorrow. I do like the storm track on it though, that it's northeast or heading northeast. Alright, so we're coming to an east option here. Dumped a lot of rain on the ground. Alright, we'll do this. Pretty sure this is paved. That's up ahead. Yes, outstanding. We are still going to keep an eye out for flooding though, because these roads in East Texas or West Texas flood very quickly. Very heavy rain on the front end of it. Alright, so I will not be looking at chat for a few minutes while I navigate this east option. Just so you know. Threading the needle a tad, so to speak. Definitely a lot of rain came through here earlier. Spotter over here too. So I like going in the middle of the road. It's a little too hydroplaning. Too, just to make sure they're good. I think I just felt some hail. it does a north turn, or edges a little more to the northeast. That's for sure. Big ol' rainy slopfest. It's 75 miles per hour. Yeah, no boss. Once I clear this southern end, I'm just gonna blast ahead of this thing, because I bet the structure on it out front is just absolutely insane. It's almost cleared this road, so things should dry up, and that will be good. And this road just keeps going east pretty much forever, as far as I can see. Lightning is uptick. This thing is maturing pretty nicely. Outflow hitting. Alright, I see a dip up ahead, so I'm going to proceed with caution just to make sure, you know, because that's where water is going to pool. Seems like we're okay. Pretty heavy rain for a minute here. Oh, I'm so glad to be back. That's what it's all about. At least it's not Tucson in a downpour. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this radar scan is old, so I think I'm pretty good. Seems like a chaser ahead of me is in the exact same boat. It's really gotta, you know, keep focused. The car is gonna want to go one way, and you don't want to jerk. Spin out of control. Definitely speeding up too. Oh my goodness. streaming. Winds are ripping now. Really strong gusty winds here. And we're almost clear. Woo! This is why you stay to paved roads, especially when it's just me alone out here. My connection is held out pretty good too. Wow, this storm has gotten big. We're gonna blast east, try to get some good views of this thing. So it'll be a bit of a transition here. I'll be here for a while though. It's got a special weather statement on it now. That's what I'm talking about. Big area of convergence up by Lubbock. warned very quickly. Would be my bet. I haven't had a chance too much to look at the front edge winds because I'm driving, but eyeballing it looked pretty strong. I think there's another chaser up in front of me. Hitting my car. Might be getting a little hail, guys. That's not bad. Through the leading edge of it right now. And we are going to get out of his way. Brights off, please. Thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button, please, if you have a moment. It's a little on the gusty side. I think we're the next major city. Great on gas. Had a Rockstar energy drink, which I rarely have energy drinks. I knew it was going to be a late night. So all these strong winds, these are outflow winds that are being pushed out from the thunderstorm because the storm doesn't have a strong updraft. It's pretty much just vomiting out its guts is the best way to put it. It's probably not a great way to put it, but that is the way I'm going to put it. Now, outflow can be incredibly strong. That's how you get straight line winds. This is not tornadic winds. However, if you look on radar ahead of me, this storm is bowing out very well in front of us. Whew. Tumbleweed. So the rain is going to subside, but we're still going to be feeling those strong outflow winds for a little bit here as we recollect. I love this part of the country. All right. The roads are not completely saturated right here, which is most excellent. For my Phoenix viewers that tumbleweed is far from a uncommon occurrence, so I'm excited about it though. Got to keep doing that thing, the swimming thing that the fish lady sings all about, that I'm not going to do because I don't want to get copyright struck. Severe warns. Wow. I feel like I need to carry an anemometer so I can measure wind gusts for myself. Good lightning. It's a healthy storm. Take advantage of that. Get ahead. for tornadoes, you're always mindful of the southern edge of storms than the updraft. But this is more wind and hail, not quite hail yet. I'm like, come on, hit me. Which, if I can take advantage of this downtime here, I am going to try to have this thing just slam into me. Not big enough hail to wreck my car yet. South too, so if this one gets out of range, show's not over. Something good. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. We continue. The storm behind me is starting to pick up too. Starting to bump into each other. So, moment here, if I get ahead of this at Wilson, that's going to be a good opportunity to re-click, turn around, get some lightning shots. It's a lot of playing the grid when you're chasing. Getting from point A to point B. Oh, this is so much easier to drive in, guys. I feel like when I said that smugly, that would have been the perfect time for a deer to run across the road. Sorry, I didn't realize the camera's a little skew there. We'll get lightning. Yeah, and if you're just tuning in, please hit that like and subscribe. Seems like we're not running ads today, which I'm totally cool with on the kickoff. So, you know, let's share this windbag night together. Alright, I'll pull over for a minute so you guys can see this lowering here. Really quick. Hopefully you can see it. Nothing tornadic, but 30 seconds to do this. All right. That is, winds are converging. Right. Pretty mean looking front there. Alright. I'm going to turn it back to main one, and we are going to keep pushing east. Some good lightning on that. Alright, so this storm looks like it's starting to be on the outs. Now we got another one forming to the south. I think that is where the game is going to be next. So we're going to try to stay ahead of all this convection behind us. There's a flash flood warning in Lubbock. If you are anywhere near Lubbock, don't go out on the roads right now. I realize I'm ahead of the flash flood warning. But all that rain that we just drove through is now parked over the Lubbock metro area. Now I know those roads very well. They get flooded easily, so Texas. And now I need to figure out what road we're going to do. I don't think there's like a perfect east option anymore. Road may flood. Good advice. South, which is fine. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep the southern storm in play. Keep heading east a little bit. The night is far from over. I just feel like this guy might be running out of steam. Hey, Grifter. I saw you in there. Sorry, I haven't been looking at my chat. a little windy. Alright. So, either play the southern option, or I dive right back into that sucker. I think I go east because I can catch up with it up ahead as well. I'll just get cut off by rain. But now this storm behind me is picking up some steam. Yeah, I think the one to the south is going to become the dominant storm. I think that is where you're going to get a hailer. Yeah, just I'm going to go east. That's okay. Yeah, storm to the south beefed up fast, huh? Pretty much the only chaser on it, too. And 95 people watching. Okay, if you're watching, we just left Wilson, Texas. We're right in front of the next big storm in this training mess. So we're pushing east so we can get out ahead of it. Get some good views of the structure in just a second. Bear with me. But now it's just basically they're going to be chasing us all the way back to Wichita Falls. Which I feel like I should have packed more snacks. Is the road? Nope. Oh, there it is. Okay. Should be seeing some lightning kicking up too from the southern storm. Nothing. Ah. That's surprising. Target and get a bunch of snacks. So I did this thing this week. I finally consolidated all of the... I hope you saw that, Lightning. I finally consolidated all the different Target gift cards I've gotten over the years. I had something like $195 of gift cards. be interesting. Yeah, you're right, Justin, when they get to the better environment. I just, I want to be well ahead of them when they do, so I don't get caught in the self-actualization of a hail core. So far, it seems like the stream is running fine. I upgraded the Starlink dish, added another phone line to my network here. And Justin is setting up his fireside chat. He's going to tune in as well. But what do you know? We're not under rain right now. I think I have some cold French fries somewhere around here, unless I threw those away. Oh, I have some sweet potatoes in the back of my cooler as well. Next time I get out... Oh, we finally have lightning on the storm behind us. So I should be able to get out in a minute and whip the car around so y'all can see any lightning. And then I can get my sweet potatoes. So I have these dried sweet potatoes. It's like a Japanese kids snack. But they are awesome for filling your tummy. It's like lembas bread. This southern mode still is just it's not producing a lot of lightning. The northern one is severe warning. Oh boy, there is an area of convergence in it too. Honestly, that might get tornado warned up north. That Alright. I just saw that. Speed ahead of this chat. guys, we're gonna keep an eye on the storm to our north. There's an area of spin in it at the front of the line. This happens often at the front of Boeing sections. It's not particularly strong. See if it holds together. It could also collapse on itself here on the next couple scans. Right there. Be a QLCS threat for sure. Turn left, the road goes right into storm, which is upticking again. I think the southern mode is what's going to take over. Yep. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a view storm now. Severe warned storm right in front of us. And I would strongly take this seriously because this could easily produce a QLCS tornado in that notch. I'm gonna see the light and I'll turn off my lights for a minute. Sorry. Let me get my other phone out. That's better in low light. How's that sound? So I'm going to keep an eye on that. That looks like it's falling apart. but definitely spinning it. You can hear how strong the rains are, or the winds. Sorry. All right. Our best bet is it's really just half a mile up the road. Now guys, there's definitely a little area of rotation in that notch that the camera is on right now. Probably don't stick around too long. I think I'm going to try to get a little further ahead of it. Those roads are really confusing. If it could do it once, it could do it again. Movement on it, Grifter. Keep an eye on that for sure. Oh, really nice not to be on dirt roads for a minute, or wet roads. Getting into more hilly country though. Tornado warning though. pretty good position for it to come at me here. If it's going to be worth it. If it's going to be worth it, it'll come to me. That right there is going to be a hailer. Honestly, if I can get some good cover, I'd be happy with a hailer hitting. I have not built the hail cage for this car yet. Seeing any lightning from that storm to the south yet. Literally, we're looking in its direction, it's just nothing. So there's a great road up ahead. Really hard to... I have to come around to get on it. I think it's worth it, Chad. Southern storm's a hailer. Honestly, I think I'll stop and post. Get some structure shots of this one passing. And let that big guy come right at me. That looks awesome. Take a quick break. Outstanding. Yeah, I might push south again up ahead because I just think like this other storm. Well, Justin, feel free to text me your thoughts. I can see my phone better than the chat right now, but I think that one's just gonna like scream off. It's not as cool looking right now. Just gonna text JD. Check out this southern storm because the northern one's just going to be hard to get after. That southern one is really getting its act together, huh? Hold on a sec. Yeah, we'll go down to post. Still can't see any lightning off of it. This post now we're getting into less favorable road territory. Post has a nice northeast option that if we do want to keep on this storm, we can. probably get gas too. There we go. I'm starting to see some lightning off the southern storm. It's got this weird train ahead of it too. Oh yeah, that's a hailer. Insert ourselves into this hailer in post, especially if we can find a good place to get under it. Ditching the one to the north right now. There's two great chasers on it, Jaden and Brandon. Met them both at Summit. They're awesome. So if you want to tune in to them as well. But I'm pretty sure this guy to the south would be a nice little hailer. Is to not be caught without any protection if you're going to have, like, as Reed would say, gorillas dropping on you. I'm going to get some gas in post. Make sure we're topped off. Heading this way anyway because the tornado setup, possible tornado setup tomorrow is on this side of the state. I know everyone's going another way. Oh, it looks like my dot needs updating. Well, I'll check on it when I get into town. Jaden and Brandon, it might come down this way. And yes, as Marcy said, please hit that like and subscribe button. We're coming into Post, Texas right now. Just begun. I think I will probably run in and get snacks too. So this will be our break. If y'all want to check in to see what Jaden and Redman are, what pickle they've gotten themselves into, I'll still be here. There's no tornado possible tag on that storm. things at dead skunk. Because that would suck. So I'll get I'll go to this gas station up here. So yeah, all subs looks great. I'm gonna do that. And I gotta check my car to make sure I'm not drinking skunk guts. Which would be sad. Alright, I'm gonna get some gas. I'm gonna take 5 in between storms here. Feel free to dip out, take a break yourself. It'll be here. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm gonna run and get a world famous burrito. All right, Chad, I am back. Thanks for your patience. I bring good news. This next storm is coming right at us. It is our turn to just get smacked. So, I'm just going to eat a banana quick. I'll turn the camera to me so you can watch me eat a banana. Hi, y'all. All right, so, and I got a world famous burrito. Am I going to regret it? Yeah, absolutely. So, if you look at the southern storm, which I'll show you in just a moment, let's pull it up here. Got a southern storm coming right at us. Banana dance. Indeed. The first known fried thing I've had today. Okay. So we're going to play this one a little bit. We're going to dip south. Knowing that we can always come back north to take cover here. But I think this one's about to go nuclear. So, let me turn it back to the normal camera. I got water, got banana.
Recording 2 channels started.
All is well. I got a burrito. And we're going to see what we can do here. Oh man, I needed that burrito. That banana. Hey Angela. Hi Marcy. Thanks y'all for coming in. Hit that like and subscribe and share button. We are in Post, Texas right now. Waiting this next big old storm. Come right at us. Lightning is intensifying on it. I like what I'm seeing. Don't like the lights. What are you gonna do? Kim, I also had McDonald's earlier. A chicken dance, Margie. I endorse that. Like the northern chasers are coming our way. Neat. I thought they wouldn't. This one's coming right at us. lanes of traffic. There we go. He's finally passing me. Brother. Swervy McSwerverstein. Oh boy. Alright, go on ahead. Catch up after you. Oh, looks a little ragged on the next scan. Let's pull over soon and see if we can get a view of it. Far more hilly terrain over here. That's for sure. Alright. Next right turn option we have, we'll turn right into it so I can get a view. Look at the storm track too. So they've already issued a flash flood warning on this storm. It's not outside chance because it's pretty much just going to bullseye post that I might turn around and enjoy that Ulceps cover. What was that hole in the wall? That was Ulceps. It's a gas station. They have good little fried burritos. Honestly, the best ones, though, are in New Mexico because they have a hatch chili green cheese burrito, which I always try to get on my way home. I wouldn't recommend eating it the day before a chase, but if I'm already on the way home, I don't care. See what we got here. Should be, yeah, an Augustus here. There's another little town up ahead. Village. Township. That might be a good place to ride this sucker out. Let's take on that more hailer shape. Mad about a gas station or something. But if it's not huge hail, we'll take it. Ah, man. I was going to turn here to give you a view, but there's a train. You want to know power? The Greensburg tornado of last year knocked a train off its tracks. That was crazy. Jeffrey, good to see you. If you're just tuning in, y'all, I'm heading south in the direction of Snyder, Texas. Not going that far, though. Trying to intercept this aspiring hailstorm. I came out here with the mission of getting into a hailstorm. very well be a dog caught the car moment. Oh, that was Augustus. Okay, well. It's coming. Still got a train here? No. Great. So like no turns for a while. Aha! I saw lightning. We're gonna pull into here. Actually, you know what? Up here is. Let's turn into it. Right. Let's see if we can see anything. Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn around up ahead. Let's see what we got. That's lightning there. Let me look at it on radar. Alright. So we got two options. There's not really any good place for cover to hit a hailstorm right now. Is we can go into back to post and just let this thing smack, but it'll just be the northern side. Or we head south and get on the southern edge of it. What do you, the viewers, think? Would you like to be smacked by rain and some hail? I'm gonna turn around. Let me know, because we can head back to our friendly neighborhood Allseps and should be able to smack us pretty good there. Hail. Okay, I'll do my best. I was gonna say, or we go south of it and try to avoid the hail. But just in case I need to cut this stream short, I'm gonna give you guys some more storm action. It's much easier to come over. Alright. Let's go, peeps. Let's go back to post. Alright, my window's down because I'm just feeling the air outside. It's a little warmer than I thought it would be. Oh yeah, there's some good lightning coming into post. We're not going to be mad about this. Got my goggles. It's not big hail. Hey, thank you so much for the sub and like. Mama G. W's for Mama G. Oh, this is fun. Now I'm racing it back to the town. I enjoy these kind of will he, won't he kind of moments. Hey, it's good lightning here. Between Post and Snyder. God, viewing. We ride. Take this thing head on. I'm afraid of no storm. Get that southern edge. It's a great road that runs alongside the whole storm, which has not done that whole thing where it kicks into gear like there's no tomorrow. was here first. It's gonna get gusty in a minute or two, guys. That's written. Hello, Adventures. Thanks for joining. Chasing a strong thunderstorm. Accessible from Arizona, where I'm from. Like, I am not going to Louisiana tomorrow. Sorry. I will be in West Texas. Might be a good option there. bummer is it's night, so I can't see all of this beautiful countryside, which is like one of my favorite things. Oh, I gotta tell you guys, while we're in transition, last night I almost ran out of gas in the middle of the elbow of Texas there. I hit a stretch of road. I didn't hit the gas station because I was talking to my daughter and I totally forgot. No facilities for 100 services for 165 miles. And I was down to like 60 miles. I'm like, shoot. So I found some township, Del City, and I get to it with 15 miles on my tank. And they have a gas station, but it's closed, and it's self-serve, and they only take MasterCard. I didn't have a MasterCard. So I'm like, oh no. So the only thing I thought of doing was going door to door in this neighborhood. I used to be a door knocker, so that doesn't scare me too much. And I met the two nicest gentlemen. And they were so kind enough to walk over to the pump with me, fill my car with gas. PayPal them, of course. And we talked for a while. Really nice gentlemen. If you guys are watching, I just want to say thank you so much. I wouldn't be here without you. And so, it's a pretty close call. Watching on radar, you'll see the like spikes of like purplish, and that's higher reflectivity levels. That's hail. That's pretty heavy hail. Jayden's going off the road network a bit. He has a bigger car than me. I ain't gonna do that. This thing is still not severe warned. You'd think with that hail core it would be. You know, what do I know? I don't think he would mind. I'm not gonna bother Jayden, but I'm gonna sneak on this road too to get a view. Let's turn the camera and I'll get out for a minute so you can see. Where the hell is this road? Oh, it's up ahead. My bad. Paved. Oh, nice. Okay, it is paved. All right. Let's see if we can get some lightning here. In the words of the great Bane, time to go mobile. All right, just gonna get up for a minute. Yeah. Let's see how it looks. Let me turn off my. Well, lightning really came down. a little surprising. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see, before I get in the car, let's see if we can get one more good bolt. Come on. Come on. Gosh, if it weren't night, you guys would have such a view right now of a beautifully structured storm. Tell you what, put the camera like this for a minute. I'm trying to, I'll do that. Point you at the lightning. She's not picking up. Lightning just sort of died on this. Let me look at over here. Jaden got himself a nice little rub there. I'm beyond it. Oh, that was good. Let's see here. I really enjoy being able to get out of my car now with you guys. Bolt for the fans. Too much to ask. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna turn around. And there it went. Of course, darn it. Switch to the other camera again. Lightning took a nosedive on this. Chat, is it weakening? Could be. Could well be. Yeah, it's weakening. Quote Thanos, reality is often disappointing. What's training or forming south of it? Another. Alright. Hail has come down on it considerably too. Little spin on the back. I think if we keep going south a little more, we'll get a a view of whatever that base is. Oh god, I love these lifts so much. It used to be prohibitive to chase in this car. Not no more, it ain't. Alright, so we're gonna hug the storm some more. Heading towards Snyder. There's a small town called Fluvanna in between them too. Might be a good landing point. Surprised it came down like that, the storm. Ramping up and then decided it wasn't going to play no more. Oh, there we go. Now that we're driving this way. Touchy little storm. Like and subscribe button, please. It really helps. Trying to build the channel. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers. Always love to reach more people. County. I love that name. Yeah, it's a good little storm here. I'm gonna just get out of its way here. To the southern edge. Then let that take me and then see if I want to keep going. Depending on how things look, I might pop on later too. probably stay go somewhere like Lubbock or Wichita Falls or something. Looking at the chat too much right now. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for animals crossing the road, because I have seen a lot of roadkill. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we are heading towards Snyder, Texas, following these training lines of hail producers, though honestly the hail has not been all that. Coming up, I'm going to turn into. Take a look at the storm again. See if it wants to cooperate with us. What is coming behind it? Yeah, another one. Not that great. I'm just stoked to be out here. Feels good to be chasing in. I just saw that. Do I ever chase near Amarillo? I do chase near Amarillo. Amarillo is one of my favorite staging places too. I really like some of the hotels there. They have some good ones that are walk-in rooms, which are my favorite. I have an uptick in lightning, and there is a road coming up here that we are going to turn on. Picnic area. Flavana. Ah, good road. Good road. Alright, so we're facing right into the storm now. Lightning is just falling off a cliff. We can get right up to this. the windows so we can hear it some. Huh. Hopefully you get some lightning in a minute. I'm just gonna get out and take some photos. Or some video. Turn the camera right this way so if there's lightning, you can see it. We're gonna look at radar for a minute and just decide our next step. Well, that storm decided he didn't want to be alive no more. Okay. Poof. And it's done. Alright. This one by Andrews has a special weather statement on it. I go after that. Why not? Let's see, probably the way to go is... I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I should play that one, though. one's pretty far out of play. Yeah, I ain't nothing no more. You are totally right there. Just sort of went poof. Next one is Andrews. We'll turn around and get back on the main road. Either I'll go after that or I'll call it a night. Let me think about it for a minute. I know. Goofy storm. All good. Chasers up here? Oh, I'm gonna say hi to these guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna say hi to these gentlemen real quick. What's up? How are ya?
Good, how are you? Hey, what's up, buddy?
How you doing? I'm gonna get out for a minute, guys. Oh my God, it's the dog! What's up, buddy? Hey, man.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
How you guys been?
Good.
I saw you on the dot in the middle of that little notch up there. How was that?
He had way more fun in it than I did.
Yeah.
Brandon Montgomery. He got in it at the perfect time. I had to
yeah.
get gas, so I had to shoot east like 6 miles, and then I missed all the fun wind.
Yeah, I was on
So-
the southern end, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I was hoping this thing would.
I know. Yeah, we literally just got down here. You know, like it was loaded with lightning.
Yeah, I was down here for a while, and
Yeah, and then we got down here and then just killed the lightning. So leave it up to us for killing the lightning.
oh, it's okay. It's been my
We were up on the Lubbock one.
Oh, yeah.
It got windy. How's it going?
Good. How are you, man?
Good.
Good to see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you see me up in the notch. They said that guy had way more fun tonight.
Oh, it was fun in there for a minute.
Yeah.
I just drove right into it. And I was like, I didn't even look at east options, nothing. I'm just like, I'm doing it.
That's funny. Yeah. I didn't expect too much out of today, but it was fun. It was a good start.
Yeah, right?
Right.
First chase in the Texas Panhandle this year.
Are you guys gonna be going to East Texas, Louisiana tomorrow?
You know, there's a lot of different like scenarios. I think I'm gonna stay in Abilene tonight and
Yeah.
just wake up and see what's going on.
I'm curious about that West Texas thing.
Cold core.
If it pans out, I would rather take my chances there. and
Same.
bust out.
Same.
I gotta get back in Scottsdale for my daughter's school play later in the week, and I'm like, there's no more out play.
Right?
So how's Jason with the dog, by the way? I'll be back in a bit, guys.
What's your name again? Zero.
Oh my God, you're so patient. How's Jason?
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's been with me. It'll be 3 full years in March.
Okay.
So, it's just like for both of us, it's just car.
Yeah, I hit a dead skunk.
That would probably.
That would do it. Yeah.
That would be it.
Yeah, it did smell terrible for a little bit, but it's since cleared.
I don't know if it's cleared for her.
No, of course not.
Look at
No.
her just
She's
showing
really.
Yeah, clean it up for me, will you? I'm gonna get back to Scottsdale and find just the weirdest.
Yeah, she's actually trained in narcotics, so.
Nice.
I don't think it's a skunk.
We won't tell anybody about the crack cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's skunk, yeah. Let me take a look at this. There's a lot of lightning on it, but it's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, look at all the lightning on that one.
Yeah.
down there.
Probably gonna do the same thing.
How much patience do I have for?
My patience are already gone.
I do no work anyway, so. Yeah.
I was hoping to get some kind of structure to this, but it's not happening.
No. How far did you drive?
I was in southern Colorado.
Okay, that's not too
Near
bad.
the New Mexico border, yeah, San Luis Valley, South Alamo, so been out there fishing for a few days.
Well, that's awesome. I can.
Summit. I'm like, I'm just gonna go hang out in the mountains and fish. Wait for storms.
Right. I feel like I should get driven all the way back to Scottsdale and come back out here.
Yeah,
I heard.
How far of a drive was it for you?
It was like 12 hours from Denver, and it's like 10 to Odessa. So it's not too bad. I did almost run out of gas. In West Texas, so there was like a spot that didn't have services for 165 miles. And my daughter called, and like we didn't go to QLCS there. And I pulled in this village in township, 100 people. And they have one closed self-service, and they only take MasterCard. They don't have MasterCard. 15 miles in my car. So I'm like, I used to be a door knocker. Okay, I can do this door to door at like 9 p.m. Met the two nicest guys who, I had to give them a PayPal them and have a cigarette.
Right.
It worked out.
It was worth it, huh?
Definitely worth it. Anyway. All right. Well, Zero, you are delightful. Make me want to bring Chia out here, man.
Right? Yeah, she's happy to be back out. She had that extended break during the ice storm coverage and everything.
Oh, yeah. Great opportunity to spend time with Dad here. Oh my God. Hi. Say goodbye to you one more time because I'm probably going to get out. I just wanted to say hi to you guys.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
coming over.
Oh my God.
Was that
Yeah.
you that was sitting on the side of the road?
Oh, yeah,
over
over
there.
there.
Okay, yeah.
Looking frustrated as all hell.
Oh, yeah, I seen you outside your car. I was like, I wonder. God, I didn't know it was you at the time. I was like, I wonder what that guy's up to. Yeah, because that's how I seen you smoking a cigarette. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, actually. Never ever.
Oh, Zero wants one.
Yeah, me too.
Give me that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course.
You got length.
This quick. I'll be right back, chat.
been a long winter.
I am super stoked to, because I keep a cooler in the back here.
Okay.
What do you got?
She was going after the tumbleweed.
She about nailed that.
Look, is that striations right there?
Is it?
Look at that.
It is.
I want
Whoa!
to look at those real quick before you leave. There's your structure.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Beautiful. Wow. Did not expect. Wow, look at those.
If we had daylight, that would be a stunner.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I
Nothing.
bet I can get it with the camera though.
Kind of got it. No. Well, it's probably the worst photo I've taken.
Look at that.
All right, I'm
It's
gonna.
actually a pretty dang good shot. Look at that. Look at them. Oh, it's there for sure. Oh, yeah. It is really there. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely there, man.
I'll grab my camera.
Wow.
Sorry, as we're geeking out and taking photos of striations. Grab my camera here.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Got it? Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Good catch.
Yeah, I just happened to turn around and I saw like those like 3 lines in the sky, and I'm like, hold up.
Let me turn off my car so you don't. Let me turn off my car so you don't get that red light. Might see you tomorrow. Take care. Hey guys, sorry I disappeared like that.
Recording. 2 channels started.
Jaden and Brandon Redmond were parked over here, so we all got to enjoy some storm structure at night. So that was awesome. Sorry to disappear on y'all. Yeah, we all converged on the same storm just as it went poof. What are you gonna do? It's live theater. All right. I'm gonna figure out where I'm laying my head for the evening in just a moment here. I'm probably gonna call it a night. Looks like the atmosphere is cooled off. There's a bunch of storms firing far to my west, but that's probably not it. So anyway, I'll sign out here. Let me give my good night to you guys. Hey, well, listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow as well. There's an interesting cold core tornado setup in western Texas and Oklahoma that I'm hoping to... Okay, I just realized this town is called Justiceburg, and that's a great name. So, yeah, I am just really stoked that we got to do our first chase of the season. I cannot wait to do more. I can't wait to share my school with you guys. I just want to thank you so much for joining. Yeah, and have a great night. Bye now.